Okay, hello and welcome back to our Dragon Age Inquisition now the Ruleset playthrough. Brought to you by Master Lusarius, William Ellison and GameAnyone.com. Today, we shall talk even more. I'm missing that coal guy, Barrick, and I even think Cassandra, I'm not sure. And then it will be crafting a little bit. For some reason I gained some schematics in that fight against Corypheus with no idea how that happened. Maybe those are the ones I bought. Yeah, it might be. So I craft and then hit the war table. See if we are done with Cassandra here.
Inquisitor.
I think I did finish her
That's enough
off
for now.
yesterday.
Another time, then.
Hello Sonic, how are you? So, Colin, that's it, I'm also missing Colin. Yeah, Colin, who is this? Blackpool. Why the hell is Blackpool all the way over here? Merchants everywhere. Quartermaster. What, let's go to a quartermaster. A new one? Really? Thought I had saved her. And restored.
Oh, Bells, it's you. Morris. Sir Morris, I suppose. I am serving as quartermaster for Skyhold and its arriving throngs. Stores are growing, and so long as we have fair coin to restock, you and yours will be well served.
No. We managed to survive the fight at Haven. This is the farthest I've ever been in the game. Yeah. Where is she?
The previous quartermaster survived Haven. Where is she?
She had views. Has views. Perfectly legitimate ones if you share them, Inquisitor. I believe it was felt that your quartermaster should be more palatable now that the Inquisition is in Orlais. She continues to serve, just not at the fore.
Of course. She was a Maktir supporter. Therefore she's an Orlesian hater. No wonder she got removed. I didn't know Skyhold was in Orlais. I'm not clear on the border in the middle of the mountains. Alright. In all honesty, all this is a no man's land. No country has authority over the mountaintops. Yeah, I'm not going to eat him, but the Orlesians might try to eat us whole. Especially if they find out what I'm planning to do.
What makes you ideal for this position? It's an important one.
My family has ties to several freehold militias, as well as cousins acting as officers in Ferelden and Orlais.
And your qualifications?
My family holds treaties with 3 new money Tevinter houses, and a rare Orzuma contract with a Paragon namesake.
And your qualifications?
To be honest, your worship, that was my question. I am the nexus of a dozen threads tied by others, designed to cast the widest and most appealing resource net. But I will rise to the occasion. Skyhold will want for nothing. I swear it.
Well, it seems to me he is qualified for this. Yeah, Sonic, this guy hasn't worked in his life. But that's what you need to, you know, someone with connections, with friends here and there, family everywhere.
How's it going? Do we have what we need?
Our capacity increases, as do our requests to suppliers. I've had to threaten some contracts. It was exhilarating.
As you were.
We are here for you, Inquisitor.
That guy is into S&M, I'm sure of it. Really, you think he's trying to steal from the Inquisition? He will die then. They all seem to either too afraid of me or too enthralled by me. I'll enter home, Fada. No, I will not come home. I know what happened to Haven. I was there, and I'm not afraid of death. If none of us are brave enough to stand, then all of us will fall. I am your son. If you trust nothing else, trust me. The Inquisition is our only hope. I also would like to request that you stop using such language to refer to Inquisitor. It is not what you think. She is not trying to replace the Divine. Okay. Or the Chantry. Okay. Or become a god. Well, that's the only one he actually hit in the nail. I know it's hard for you to see an elf in a position of such power, but I think it's time for you to think about why you feel the way you do about them. Don't you remember the stories of Andraste and the elves who helped her? If the Inquisitor is really Andraste's herald, maybe it's Andraste sending us a message, telling us to let go of our foolish hatreds. I just hope you will be able to see that this is what I want and what I feel is my duty. I think Mother would be proud, and I know she would want you to be proud of me too. Your son and dedicated Inquisitor Stooge Eutash. Well, I have all of them fooled. A pamphlet! Lift your voices! Greetings, Inquisition. I hope you are excited about our next meeting. I certainly am. In these dark times, fellowship and song will keep us from the depths of despair. So let us lift our voices and our spirits. Here are the pieces we will be hearing in the upcoming weeks. Lyrics and musical notation are available in the archives. So come prepared. Okay. The Storm Coast Exclaim, Circle of Flame, The Girl in the Red Crossing, The Ballad of Noggings. Scout Harding fought hard for this one, so she will conduct. Twinkling Lucia of the Heavens. Whether you look my gold or the Jolly Tard, Arles, Jason Ride. I shall prevail. Although there were many notes for Andraste's Mavari, I've decided to leave it off the list, as attempts to perform it tend to leave most core members a sewing mess. Inquisitor Faye. That guy is so corny. Hello, Juti. Jati, how are you? I understand that some of you object to being called the Inquisition. If you can't come up with a better name, it's not your place to criticize. And no, the Hairy Heralds are not a better name. Inquisition. What about the Herald's Heavenly Choir? Choir, that's it. I'm not going to give them more of my shit. I have enough power to... What? Upgrade the color jar to cosmetically reflect the Inquisition's focus. Okay. I will do so in the future.
Nothing? unfortunate.
Yes, most unfortunate. Okay, let's keep stealing shit from my own people.
Could be better.
The forges. Apparently, now I have my own personal lab, you could call it. What the hell is this? That a hala? So an elven maid sleeps up there. I need to get her a room. Spacious. Alright. So I need to find Cole and Colin. Huh?
Could be better.
Does he have new dialogue? Let's see.
What can I do for you?
No.
See you later, Bo.
Just getting
Nice
drunk.
talking with you, boss.
Shepard Commander. Really, you think that was the Blair Witch?
And how much did you need?
I don't think you ever see the Blair Witch. So I only saw the first movie. Maybe in the sequels you
How do
actually
you know
get
they
to
went
see
back
her.
here?
Darkspawn don't think, they flow.
Unless they are led by a very cunning boss. I already read that. Okay, we need to find Colin and the mysterious stranger.
The order was sent?
Yes, Commander.
Let's see if he's still unhappy.
Send men to scout the area. We need to know what's out there.
Yes, sir.
Commander, soldiers have been assigned temporary quarters.
Very good. I'll need an update on the armory as well. Now!
Incompetent assholes.
We set up as best we could at Haven, but could never prepare for an archdemon, or whatever it was. With some warning, we might have...
No, let him speak his mind, why not? He's a headstrong individual, and he is a capable commander. I don't think we have anyone to replace him, honestly.
Is everything all right?
If Corypheus strikes again, we may not be able to withdraw. And I wouldn't want to. We must be ready. Work on Skyhold is underway. Guard rotations established. We should have everything on course within the week. We will not run from here, Inquisitor.
That's bad news.
How many were lost?
Most of our people made it to Skyhold. It could have been worse. Morale was low, but it's improved greatly since you accepted the role of Inquisitor.
Okay. I don't hope I'm a good leader. I know I will be a good leader. And why do I know that? Because Andraste is behind my back, whispering, "Kill the humans! Kill them all!" So, let's go with this.
You report to me now. Will that be a problem?
I was brought on to oversee the Inquisition's forces and offer military advice. That hasn't changed. We needed a leader. You have proven yourself.
Has he ever given me bad advice? No, no. There is one. I cannot appear humble. We had this discussion yesterday, Sonic, but I will have it again with you. If you want. Imagine you had a vision that convinced you 100% a deity is sending you. This is where we were. So, has given me poor advice. No, I don't think so. He actually saved us. If it were not for the trebuchets, everything would be over now. This guy knows what he's doing. So, as far as military matters go, yes, I trust his advice. So let's go with that.
You responded quickly to the attack on Haven. Without that, so many more would have died. I'm grateful for any help you can give.
Thank you, Inquisitor. I will do everything I can to ensure the security of our people. You have my word.
Okay. That worked out great.
Inquisitor?
Are you with anyone? As I said, I will only try romance options to manipulate people.
There's something I wanted to ask you.
Oh?
Okay, seems all of that has already been
I'll let you return to your work.
explode.
At
No,
your
no.
service.
Stuck out the colleagues. Or, yeah.
What do you think of the people you work with?
Who do you mean?
Are you satisfied with the Inquisition's forces?
Our soldiers are well disciplined and committed to the cause. Templars and mages are not used to seeing each other as allies, but they are working together well enough thus far.
Okay.
What do you think of our ambassador?
We have little in common. How she delights in meeting with nobles all day is beyond me, but I enjoy working with her.
How do you like working with Leliana?
The Inquisition would not exist without her. I may not always agree with her methods, but she's more passionate about our cause than anyone. Cassandra may have declared the Inquisition publicly, but Liliana is just as responsible for its formation.
I spoke out him.
I should let you get back to work.
Oh, this matters, okay. Is he bugged again? Or maybe not.
But this violates everything we know about the Fade.
So it does.
Inquisitor, I wondered if Cole was perhaps a mage, given his unusual abilities.
He can cause people to forget him, or even fail entirely to notice him. These are not the abilities of a mage. It seems that Cole is a spirit.
A demon, more likely.
If you prefer, although the truth is somewhat more complex.
Well, he doesn't look like a demon. This is a tough spot for me. We need to evade taking sides here. The apostate versus the loyalist. That is the disaster in the making. Yeah, let's try to navigate these waters without angering anyone.
I'm not sure how much more complexity I need, Solus.
You must understand what makes this particular spirit unique.
Speak plainly, Solas. What are we dealing with?
Demons normally enter this world by possessing something. In their true form, they look bizarre, monstrous.
But you claim Cole looks like a young man. Is it possession?
No. He has possessed nothing and no one. And yet he appears human in all respects. Cole is unique, Inquisitor. More than that, he wishes to help. I suggest you allow him to do so.
Well, he already disappeared, the fucking bastard.
In my studies, demons either possessed something from this world or were summoned and bound. They almost never look like something you'd mistake for a person.
Normally you'd be correct. But Cole has willfully manifested in human form without possessing anyone.
The demons who came through the breach, or through the rifts, weren't possessing anything.
These demons were drawn through against their will, driven mad by this world. But Cole predates the breach. From what we can tell, he has lived here for months, perhaps years. He looks like a young man. For all intents and purposes, he is a young man. It is remarkable.
A young man that likes to kill people in their sleep and drive blades through the hearts of innocents. Well, not innocents. But even if my character knew about it, she wouldn't care. This guy has inside information on Corypheus, and that is as valuable as it gets. So we will talk to him. Let's hope Cassandra doesn't flip out.
I should hear what Cole has to say for himself. Where is he now?
If none of us remember him, he could be anywhere.
That hat is so silly.
Haven. So many soldiers fought to protect the pilgrims so they could escape. Choking fear. Can't think from the medicine, but the cuts rack me with every heartbeat. Hot, white pain. Everything burns. I can't. I'm going to... I'm dying. I'm... dead.
Okay. He's a complete inbred. A head case and all. Okay, we know he's not a human. I believe soulless on that. Even if I didn't know the truth myself. And with demons or spirits, you need to be extremely careful. But as a demon or a spirit, he really doesn't have feelings. So, a sham.
Glad to see you're settling in, Cole. Here I was worried you'd have trouble making friends.
Every breath slower. Like lying in a warm bath. Sliding away. Smell of my daughter's hair when I kiss her goodnight.
What?
Gone. Cracked brown pain. Dry. Scraping. Thirsty. Here.
Thank you.
He's projecting.
It's all right. She won't remember me.
Because you're a demon. No, I said I wanted to hear what he has to say. Let's not suggest either one or three. I have not made up my mind. And Lilith would certainly go for the investigative option.
Solus tried to explain what you are, but honestly, I stopped listening after a while. Any chance you could explain it?
Yes. I used to think I was a ghost. I didn't know. I made mistakes, but I made friends too. Then a Templar proved I wasn't real. I lost my friends. I lost everything. I learned how to be more like what I am. It made me different, but stronger. I can feel more. I can help.
Yeah, I don't see any reason to kick him out, honestly. Other than he's completely nuts, as you say, O'Neill, but so is the rest of my party. So, welcome to the club.
If you're willing, the Inquisition could use your help.
Yes, helping. I help the hurt, the helpless. There's someone. Hurts. It hurts. It hurts. Someone make it stop hurting. Make her, please. The healers have done all they can. It will take him hours to die. Every moment will be agony. He wants mercy. Help.
Are we talking about a human? Shit. I didn't see. If the person dying is an elf or a dwarf, I will go with number 6. But if it's a human, I'll let him die of painful agony. How I laugh. Shit. I think it's safe to assume it's a human. So let's give him a few more hours in this world. He will thank us for it.
You say he won't die for hours yet, but you can't know that for certain.
His body is failing.
He could recover, or the healers could find another way to help him.
How do you know?
I don't, and neither do you. That's part of life.
Try. I want to stay.
Cole greatly approves. Fucking pussy. Alright. Hello, Wish Collapse, how are you? Surgeon. Apparently cleaning dirt.
Inquisitor? Is there something I can do for you? I should really focus my attention on the injured.
I need a breast increase. Can you do that? Not really. I think my Inquisitor actually looks quite good.
Do we have many injured men?
Fewer by the day. The most grievously injured did not survive the journey to Skyhold. As for the rest, they either heal or... I try to make the passing painless.
Nah, Hawk looks exactly like yesterday, O'Neill. I accept that she will look like nothing I had in my other playthrough. At least she's a woman, which is the most important, honestly.
You aren't a mage. Shouldn't we let the mage healers deal with this?
Magic can't cure everything, and we shouldn't rely on it. Science, your worship, is the way of the future. Good health isn't magic, it's diet, exercise, and a balance of the humors.
Science? No. I would think Dalish would be against science.
I haven't seen you before.
The commander brought me up from the refugee camps. I'd been helping the pilgrims in simple ways, setting broken bones, simple amputations and such. We need all the help we can get.
As you were.
Your worship.
Alright. This place is so fucking big. Yeah. They speak blasphemy against the Elven gods. Construction report mixed elements. I'll match best I can, but there are two substructures here. Skyhold was built in stages or rebuilt. Is this where we want to invest? If it's fallen before, how can we be sure it won't again? Jane Foundation Repair. Towards the Inquisitor. Invest and commit. We are as strong as the will of the weakest of us. Cassandra. Well, I'm glad she's strong arming everyone. That woman keeps moving around. I think she's an assassin. Just waiting for the right moment.
It was an archdemon, they say.
It wasn't. Diseased, maybe.
You didn't see it. It had coloured fire.
My father saw the last archdemon. You don't know anything.
Shem. Alright, let's talk to an Orlesian merchant.
Lady Inquisitor, Bonnie seems at your service. I trust good secret was not too coarse. Now that you've come to some good fortune, you deserve an upgrade. As master of the tradesman, I stand ready to supply your every need.
Well, I would say she's having a upgrade from that fair elden asshole.
Who or what are the tradesmen?
A following of sympathetic and profit-minded individuals who promote local craftsmen and fair importers. A guild of sorts. Although that implies counter-affiliations we are not interested in crossing. Our purpose in the Inquisition is legitimate and honorable. You will have what you need at honest prices.
Okay. Hello, Poncho, how are you? I'm not really sorry about him dying. Don't care.
What do you bring to the Inquisition?
What you need, and more. It takes great coordination to make a remote location seem central. While there is no doubt the boutiques of Valroyo display the grandest of the grand, they do not travel. At least, not yet.
But I do. A lot, so it doesn't matter.
Why are you a mere merchant if you're the master of this group?
I wish to avoid the suggestion that I am a posturing commander atop a structure of malcontents. It is better to remain active, hands-on. Do you not agree, Inquisitor?
No. Maybe.
We'll speak another time.
Of course, Lady Inquisitor.
Lady Inquisitor, imagine
I am at
that.
your service.
Okay.
Skyhold needs a healthy flow of goods. How can I help?
Free the trade routes of obstruction. Restore security to the outposts, the keeps. And the merchants will find you.
This girl is really big, and yeah, I agree, she is good looking. So those masks and those dog collars really don't leave too much to the imagination. I don't like that.
How are you doing? Good business?
Building. Always building. Thanks to you.
We'll speak another time.
Of course, Lady Inquisitor.
Building a fortune, it seems, at my expense. Okay, so it turns out fucking runes cannot be extracted. Which no one bothered to tell me, so I will be banning Poncho, Giga, Dixie, O'Neill, Flex. All of you are going to get banned for not telling me I couldn't get my runes out of this. And I've been carrying this fucking stuff, disgustingly useless, for hours on end. Okay. Let's sell it. You were all playing me. I think I do need that Cunary buckler. Alright, so it seems to me like we got our last rogue. So I won't sell much, honestly. I don't think this figurine will actually play any part in the story. Should sell it. But nah, let's keep it around. Alright. Maybe I should. Will he appear now here? The new guy. I'm sure, yeah, he is. Cool. Someone told me he was going to be a two-handed warrior. But you know what? I don't care. I'm going to make him an archer. As I said, I like to make clones. Everyone has to be a clone of everyone else. What's this? Tempest? Okay. Tempest. Alright. Interesting. Ah, their specializations appeared. Finally, it seems. But I don't have any. And now I do. Inquisitor. Oh, that's a little too straightforward. Performing an ability combo. Okay. Well, I get the shitty specialization then. Fucking assholes. Without you. Only a few are getting specializations. Interesting. The last party I used. Rift Mage. Okay. The rest are not. Strange. Doesn't matter, let's let up cold here. So, as I said, we are going to make him a clone of Sarah. Or... yeah. Or Barrick. Sarah. Sarah is more like him. Okay. But what if his specialization is really good? Now, all this helps me survive. I think I will honestly move away from my current tactics. Well, that is bad news. If only Barrick used bows. Fucking Barrick. That was extremely loud. 2. This is 6. This is 9. This 5. Why not? So I can make him a ranged warrior. Okay. Not warrior, whatever. You know what I mean. Cool. 10%. Alright.
Our mounts have never had better.
6. Alright, let's talk to him.
All's well.
What happened with the Mass Effect relays, O'Neill?
Are your wife and daughter doing well?
Elena's minding the farms. Sienna's still running her full races. Wouldn't be fair to drag them up here. I miss them. But someone has to save the world.
Yeah, right. You philandering bastard. One last grey hair to the wind before he dies of old age.
Heard anything worth noting?
Too busy to hear things, and that's how I like it.
How are your charges? Well supplied?
Surprisingly well. Not many could feed these people, let alone their mounts. Makes me wonder what you're capable of.
Farewell.
Make her be with you.
I'm capable of killing your family. Are you happy about that? Alright, there is supposedly a merchant here. Ah, it's fucking animals, isn't it? I can all suck my elven ass. Alright. Where had I gone? Okay, the basement is only that undercroft thing, it seems. Here, what do we have? Let's check. Blackwool, I didn't see him. Cullen, Sarah, Cassandra, and Iron Bull. And here we have Cole. I need to find Barrick still. Where the hell is Barrick? Josephine. Barrick. Alright. Dorian, Solus, and then Liana. Let's go and talk to Barrick. Seems to me I can go up this way.
First, a full wheel of Antivan smoked cheese, and now 3 royals worth of crushed mint. They were right here. I remember seeing someone take them. I can't recall their face.
Fucking Cole is stealing food, eh? What an asshole. Another note from the Skyhold kitchens. Once again, please keep the elf out of the kitchen and check the sugar daily to make sure it is still sugar and not salt. Head cook Donatian. Beneath this is written, try keeping this out, followed by an arrow pointing toward a crude drawing of a phallus. Request for supplies: potatoes 500, flour 50 sacks, dried peas 100 sacks, salted meat as much as possible, willow switches 4 to rake in the new kitchen hands. Willow, whatever. How many times do I have to say this? If it falls on the floor, it is still good to eat. I have to agree with that sentiment. Unless the floor is covered in shit.
There's no end of it. I can store an army.
Yes. I wonder why Barrick is not here. Seems like the perfect spot for him. What is this place? Holy shit. Hello, Nijinsky. Very, very well, thank you. Last day of the year, and it has been a good year. To be honest, the first Blight chapter 2. I need to annotate this. First Blight. I don't think I've read the first chapter. Let's see. First. This piece of shit does not work. This one should. Yes. First Blight. Alright. Once I get to the codex next time, I will look for those. In order. The Pyramids of Parbolen. The island called Parbolen was the first land in Thedas to be taken by the Qunari, and it has been held by them ever since. But while the Qunari have raised their own marvels on the island, the famed city of Kunandar comes to mind. Parbolen had a rich history before the Qun ever came to its shores. Tear your eyes from Kunandar's wonders and look instead to the jungle. There you will see the ruins of vast cities that proclaim in silence, "We were here." Parbolen's distinctive pyramids, looming from the overgrowth, have remained largely intact, even if their intended purpose has been lost. They do not seem to be tombs, though some chambers contain bodies that may have been carefully preserved. Amazingly, the pyramid's proportions are mathematically perfect. Since their alignment is so precise, one suspects they serve as some scientific purpose. Observatories, perhaps? Andman Therastes has observed that the shape of Parbolen pyramids seems perfectly to match the constellation Solium. We know more of the pyramids than we do of the humans who built them. The Qunari came to Parbolen as conquerors, but there is no history and little sign of battles fought on the island shores. A civilization that could build such vast cities would surely have defenses, armies, perhaps weapons alien even to the Qunari. So why is there so little proof of resistance? One answer may lie in what remains of their temples. Beneath the leaves and vines covering the halls, you can still make out the stylized carvings that adorn them. The paint has so long flaked away, but the silhouettes are clear. Intricate sea creatures, shipwrights, musicians, archers, and kings. Here and there, odd figures are depicted, tall, hoard, always in a position of authority and respect. So these are the Cretans. No, I'm not from Spain. Nijins came from South America. Which makes your guess as good as it gets, honestly. What were these horned figures? To ancient of Parbolen, priests, ritualistically crowned heroes, gods, perhaps? We may never know the truth, but the Qunari arrived from the sea, horned and carrying the word of the Qun. Perhaps instead of conquerors, the people of Parbolen saw an old legend returning to them. Like the Aztecs, so it's a mixture of Cretans and Aztecs. Alright. This is all supposition. The humans of Parbolen are Qunari now, their ancient civilization discarded like a child's toy. Yet the pyramids remain, along with the old cities, this island itself. One day greater scholars may hear what they have to say. Compiled History of the Occupied North by Isles Light. What is this place? A library of sorts, it seems. What is green? Imagine I should present to you an object which, to my mind, is of indisputable greenness, and ask, does this thing appear to you to be green? Naturally, you might say it does, for you have come to recognize the appearance of the color of the object to be green, associating the word with what your eyes see. But could it be my understanding of green different entirely from yours? What if, perchance, you could see into my mind? You might realize all the things that I named green are actually red in your understanding. That's a disease. How is it, Daltonism? Something like that. Without the moorings of objective truth, we are set adrift in oceans of scholarly experience. The promising opening to a lecture given by Karsten Groeck, philosopher-poet at the University of Orlais. The lecture's quality dropped significantly after this point, and ended quickly when Groeck subjected the audience members to a poorly constructed ode to Chartreuse. He fled from the auditorium under fire from a student's arm with overripe red tomatoes. Alright. The Folly of General Noncheritat. This is another one that's a serial. So we won't read. Alright. I think we should lock up Barrick
a whole
here.
bag of turnips into the fire. Ah, make it, the smell is everywhere. I was going to use them for dinner and then... I can't recall who took them.
Okay. The walls are speaking now. Ooh, the wine cellar. Let's get drunk, shall we? This is my collection. Okay. Let's get drunk and curse the maker in private, of course. Let's continue going up. I need to find Barrick. Fucking bastard. There he is. And then on to the throne and the war room. First, Barrick. Shit, he's appeared. Stupid fucks.
We can't fight a god. The Elder Thing's not a god. He's Darkspawn. The Maker's no Darkspawn.
But they say that's why he cut the sky. To claim the throne.
You're telling me gods fight like owls? Sounds like bullshit.
Really? You're on your third playthrough, Nijinsky? I will have to say, yeah, this game is big. If I ever replay it again, I will do so as someone that will recruit Vivian. So I can talk to her. She seems like a cool character. Barrick! You dwarven idiot. Okay, there he is. Okay, as I said, I think I have figured out Barrick. Barrick has extreme loyalty not for causes, but for people. Which means we need to, if we really want him to do what we ask, we need to become his BBF. Which means showing concern, because he's so depressed. Though we should in reality punch him in the face.
That got a little heated. Are you alright?
Well, that depends. How angry is Cassandra? I wasn't trying to keep secrets. I told the Inquisition everything that seemed important at the time.
Well, this is a bad idea. He knew about Corypheus, and he knew he was dead, obviously. There was absolutely no reason to believe Corypheus was involved in any of this bullshit. The only hint was that shadow that had his shape, but it could have been anyone. I thought it was another Magister. And I'm sure Barry could have thought he was just a monster, a demon or whatever. Hawk should have joined sooner. I don't know. Let's go with number 3. You know what? It's true. Barrick drinks a lot and he never gets drunk, like Ogren. I wonder why that is. I don't actually need Cassandra and Barrick to mend their relationship. Honestly. So yeah, let's keep getting his friendship. At least he doesn't believe in the Maker. That I remember.
I know, Varric. You never would have kept quiet otherwise.
I keep hoping none of this is real. Maybe it's all some bullshit from the Fade and it'll just disappear. I know I need to do better. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's the way to get Barrick to cooperate fully. To become his friend, not to push him around.
Corypheus is back. Oh, shit.
You said he was a Darkspawn, or a Magister. What is he really?
I'm not sure. I don't think Corypheus really knows either. He's definitely a Darkspawn, but when we found him, it was pretty obvious he hadn't heard that. He thinks he's a Magister, a priest of Dumat, in fact. He says he broke into the Golden City, like in the Chantry tale.
Well, yeah, they beat him before and now he's back, so whatever they did is useless. It's not that bad. Yes, it is horrible. A Magister of old, the fiercest enemy of the Elven people, has returned. So, it is the worst situation there. Therefore, number 3 it is.
We'll talk to this warden friend of Hawk's and draft a plan to kill this Darkspawn.
We didn't just think Corypheus was dead. He was dead. No pulse, no breath, full of stab wounds. There wasn't a lot of room for doubt. It makes me wonder. I thought the wardens imprisoned Corypheus to use him. Maybe they did it because he can't be killed.
Holy shit, maybe it's true. What if they actually tried to do the same to him as they did the Archdemon, and it failed? What if walking in the Golden City made him immortal? Because unlike the old gods, the Magisters did enter the realm of the Maker. Which would mean the only way to defeat him would be to send him to either to the Fade or to the Void. Exile him from reality. Like Sod in... is it Sod? General Sod? I don't know much about Superman. But I'm thinking about that. Imprison him forever in another dimension. Something like that. Maybe. That... if what... yeah, what Barrick's saying is true, I hadn't thought about it. I'm sure the wardens tried to murder his ass. And maybe they failed miserably.
How did you and Hawk even wind up in a Grey Warden prison for ancient Darkspawn?
Corypheus sent people after Hawk. He actually got control of an entire Carta clan. Made them drink Darkspawn blood. Weird shit. We tracked the Carta to an old dwarven fort or something in the mountains. Of course, it turned out to be a trap. They needed Hawk's blood to open the locks holding Corypheus, and they drew us into the prison to get it.
No. Everything dies. I don't know. I'm not sure. Honestly, I hope he's key-level. But the honest truth is what Barrick is telling us is completely terrifying. And as I said, with dwarves and elves I can be more open. More what? My real self. Which means with them I can shout out. Instead of the extreme confidence born of fanatical belief.
Let's hope Corypheus just turns out to be really good at playing dead.
That makes two of us. Maker's breath, what have I let loose?
Yeah, how is it his fault? It's only Hawk's fault. Or the Warden's. That's the honest truth. I think you are confused. Maybe I will attack Hawk. That would be better if I can redirect the blame to the human. Yeah, let's go with number 2, because that offers that small possibility that we're going to blame Hawk. Maybe I can replace Hawk in his heart.
Brutally murdered is not really the same as unleashed upon the world, Varric.
In this case, it might be. But you've got more important things to do than listen to me worry. Just let me know when you want something shot.
Yes, maybe it's true what he says. Maybe by killing him, they actually made him free. That's what we were speculating out the other day.
Need something?
What can you tell me about this Corypheus?
I'm not exactly an expert, but ask away and I'll answer what I can.
You and Hawk both said before he was supposed to be dead.
He was dead. We killed him. The only way for us to escape the prison Corypheus was trapped in was to go through him. We weren't going to just leave the door to his prison open behind us and hope he was dead. We made sure.
Okay, this seems to be reiterating what we just talked about, but he gives a little bit more information. So let's push.
How did you first encounter him?
A few years back, I was dealing with some trouble from a Carter clan that went rogue. They were sending assassins after the Hawk family. We tracked them to a rune in the Vimarks. It turned out to be a trap. Once you went far enough into the rune, there was a magic barrier that kept you from going back. The whole thing was a prison the Grey Wardens were using to hold what they thought was a powerful Darkspawn.
I've never heard of Wardens locking up Darkspawn. Why wouldn't they just kill him and be done with it?
I don't think they could. From what we saw in there, Corypheus can control Wardens somehow. They couldn't attack him. The Wardens locked him up because there was nothing else they could do.
He looks like some sort of blighted creature, but he speaks. What is he exactly?
The Wardens who imprisoned him thought he was just a Darkspawn. But you heard him ranting. He claims he's a Magister. One who assaulted the Golden City, what, more than 1,000 years ago? It seems crazy, but if he's telling the truth, he's one of the people who caused the blights.
Yes.
All right. I think that's enough about Corypheus.
No problem. Need something?
Okay, I think...
Carry on.
Nothing more is appropriate right now. So, let's go and sit on our throne and... I think I haven't done it. Judgment. What?